Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Moemon. Went to bed last night, got back up, got a nice bit of rest, did some workouts, did a good long workout this morning, and now I'm back recording videos for y'all again. If y'all remember, last time we went out and we caught Road Islad here. Probably needed to find out, probably need to give Slack off a better name. But just to show you, I did a little bit of off-screen training. I went out and just grinded up against some wild Pokemon. And Road Islad is now going to be level 10. It has a quiet nature. That's kind of not great. That raises its special defense and lowers its speed. I realize Slack Off is not a fast Pokemon to begin with. But is it a fast Pokemon to begin with? I'm pretty sure it's a slow Pokemon. It should be a slow Pokemon to begin with. But yeah, that's just kind of a bit. Give me a second to move my timer over so so it's not in the way of the footage. Well, in the way of me looking what's happening in the emulator stuff. But in any case, so it now knows Scratch, Yawn, and it learned Encore. But for the most part, I think Slack Off is going to be a nice addition to the team, especially if I can teach it Return at some point, because that will be a good move for it to know. Aside from that, we have Leafy, and oh, you picked up an item at some point. What did you pick up? An antidote. That's actually perfect, given we are in a forest filled with bug-type Pokemon. But with that said, though, we're not going to be catching our next team member for some time, meaning we'll be stuck with these team members for a good long while. With that said, though, let's make our way through the forest, starting with this trainer. I was going to go back the other way because I realized I was skipping over something that I could have gone and got. But with that said, though, let's go ahead and beat this guy right here. 4 Pokemon. Let's just get it going. We're going to just go ahead and swap over to Leafy. Split the experience up equally between both Road Islad and Leafy. And yes, I'm going to be speeding this up. There we go. Alright, there we go. I think that fixed out it. Audio had a little bit of an issue with it. Alright, what Pokemon did we just run into? Tailo. Tailo's a good flying type Pokemon. It's not as good as something like Starly in the next generation after this. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? It's just going to keep happening. Yeah, with Slack Off and its low speed, the chances of me running from a Pokemon it's going to be very low, because that's what determines when you can run from a Pokemon. The higher your speed stat, the easier it will be to run from a wild Pokemon. Here's a potion. I figured that would be a good idea to pick up, and since I haven't bought any Pokeballs, head down this way. She just tells you that you can't catch a Pokemon that's already owned by a trainer. There's nothing stopping you from trying, though. That probably makes me a bad person, doesn't it? Either way, though, that said, though, let's see here. Let's go ahead and make our way through here. Where are ya? Shroomish! I'm pretty sure I've already said Shroomish is a fine addition to anyone's team. So feel free to pick that up if you're looking for either a grass type or a fighting type on your team, because it can fulfill both roles very easily. Also, coming up here, let me drop a save state real fast, because this is a little bit of a cutscene. Or a cutscene for Generation 3 standards. Yes, all you youngins nowadays with your Pokemon Sword and Shield, all that fancy cutscene, all that fancy schmancy cutscenes and stuff like that. This was a cutscene back in the earlier days. Yep. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it, don't I? I just love it so much. That's a Team Aqua member right there, by the way. No spoil, not trying to spoil anything, but he's here looking for something. We'll find out later on exactly what it was he was doing here, or why he was trying to take this specific item off this Devon Corporation, of this person who works for the Devon Corporation. Aside from that, I don't really know much else about what's going on. I never really cared about the story. It was just a new Pokemon game for me to play. Here. Here. What is I can take care of it very easily. Just spam scratch at him. Yeah, grr. You got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on now, battle me again. But you just did. I have a good feeling that Team Aqua the reason why Team Aqua fails to do anything is because their entire organization is just filled with dipsticks like that guy. I'm just gonna say it, they're all dumbasses. There's no kind way of putting it. They're just dumbasses. Okay. With that said, with that done, we can now move on. I believe you're a trainer. No, you're not. If your Pokemon are weak, you should stay out of tall grass. There's nothing stopping me from going into it, though. If the Pokemon dies, that means it was weak. I really am a bad person when it comes to training these things, don't I? Oh my goodness! I like that sprite. That's cute. Okay, do I want to... I think we're going to make sure that road is lad here keeps Yawn. Because that may come in handy with its ability. Its ability, I should say Slackoff's ability, Truon's, what it does is it makes you attack, only allows you to attack every other turn. So it's basically kind of like using Hyper Beam over and over again, except for you're not dealing as much damage as a move Hyper Beam would do. I'm just talking about the recharge mechanic on such a move. So that's basically Truant gives you the downside of the recharge mechanic that exists with moves such as Hyper Beam. So that's kind of what I'm having to go against there when training Slackoff. When it evolves, I won't have to deal with it. I temporarily won't have to deal with it. Once it reaches its third evolution, I'll have to deal with it again. But that said, though, there's not much of a problem with it. Hey, Leafy learned Quick Attack. But the game froze for a second because I was spamming A on the controller and it didn't progress forward. I was fixing to say some very unkind words. I don't want to go cussing too much if I can help it. We can't cut these trees because we don't have a specific TM. Actually, that's actually the reason why we have S here. What do you have, my good sir? Oh. Is that Bullet Seed? I think that's Bullet Seed. Is it Bullet Seed? I feel like you get Bullet Seed around here. Yep, that's Bullet Seed. When it comes to playing video games, I don't tend to memorize things through just solid information. I memorize it through kind of instinct or basically based off location. Like, I realized whenever he gave me the TM, I was thinking, oh, that's right, you get Bullet Seed around here somewhere, don't you? And then, lo and behold, it turned out to be Bullet Seed. Okay, I literally just turned to my right, but okay. And there's a Tailo. Tailo. Can't escape. Tailo. Uses focus energy. Tailo. Can't escape. Tailo. I swear to God, this game. Just let me go. I don't want to fight you. You don't have to do this, Anakin. Oh, what's this? By the way, I only thought there would be I did not know there would be an item there. That said, I don't think there's any other items here. Never mind, there's a super potion here. I'm literally just walking in the dark. Get me out of here. There we go. No! No, who are you? God damn it, Tailo, leave me alone! There's always that one Pokemon that tries to keep me from getting away. Always that one. What's in here? This is the berry shop, by the way. Or I think it was the berry shop. Yeah, given the fact you're trying to teach me about berries. I think you get, yeah, there you go, you get a pail, a Wemmer pail. That's not really used for anything until you've beaten the game. I think, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the word used for it. There's an, oh, I got some berries. Lovely, thank you. Thank you for the berries. Plant the berries and they'll grow nice and big. Now, I'm not going to be doing any berry planting because I've never done it before. It's never changed the gameplay for me and therefore I never really cared for it. So, yeah. Also, this person. Fight me, my good sir. Starts off with a Zigzagoon. We're going to scratch it to death. Luckily, you didn't decide to use a full restore on it. Thank you for all the money, though. I really need it. Is this going to be a fighting type trainer? This is going... Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Lotad. You can counter Lotad, not on the... Is it Route 206? I think it's Route 206. You can counter Lotad there if you want a Lotad, by the way. Personally, Lotad isn't exactly a favorite Pokemon of mine, though I do think Ludicolo is one of the coolest Pokemon ever. Shroomish. Given Road Islod's Truant ability, I might want to just swap to Leafy, because that's probably the only way this battle is going to get done. I can use Quick Attack, by the way. Look at that, I fell asleep due to his Effect Spore ability, and then got paralyzed. Lovely. By far the most annoying thing to have to deal with thus far. Should I use Paralysis Heal? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyways, just because. Why not? Also, I appreciate the fact that we don't have to watch an animation where we actually give the Pokemon the item, because that occurred back in the remakes of Generation 1. Also, our very first double battle. This is why you want to have 2 Pokemon in your team before you get to this point. In my opinion, the first Pokemon you catch should always be before this point. Just because you should never skip out on EXP at any given point in time. Because if you skip out on a battle and you come back to do that battle later on, that EXP will probably be so minuscule and just basically it won't matter really that much. We're just going to speed through this like this. There we go. Leafy grew to level 12. Lovely. That's about how I'm going to do every battle if I can help it. It's just speed through it. Let's see here. Some more berries over here. That old lady doesn't have much to say to us, I don't think. In our sense, she's not really an NPC of interest. Berry growing. Plant berries, same spot. That's common courtesy. Here's this with you. Oh, she's just telling me to plant berries just because I pick them. That's not gonna happen. Because the thing is that if it's anything like it was in Generation 4, if I remember correctly, you can plant the berries, and if you never come back to them, they'll just disappear. Which means you wasted a berry. And if I don't plan on babysitting them, then there's no point in planting them in the first place. This is a water type Duskbird. I think he's only going to have Magikarp. Who knew a useless Pokemon could be so damn adorable? On second thought, Magikarp's not that useless because it can learn Flail. Given the fact that we're not level 12. No. Speed through it. Literally gave us no EXP. If it wasn't for the fact that all EXP eventually counts at some point or another, I would say just skip that trainer. Where does this take me? What does it do? Item! What is it? I instantly regret every decision. I realize X items aren't that good, but I never use them. I just don't. I think there may have only been one occasion where I actually used them. And the Pokemon I used don't end up dying anyways. So I just don't use them period at the end just because I don't like them. To me, using one's almost a complete waste of a turn. I'd rather just use my Pokemon and go ahead and steamroll as best I can. But that's just me. I realize X items can potentially be very powerful in the right situation, and they can turn the tides of battle in any given moment. I think there's a person in here that gives you something. Oh yeah, this is the person that gives you the HM that we need. Sorry, I was coming through the walkthrough to make sure I wasn't going to miss any items such as the Quick Claw and stuff like that. Because certain items I definitely do not want to miss. At the same time, I don't want to go around and talking to everyone in the town. Of course, I could just pause the recording and then just go walk all around town until I find NPCs of interest. But I think the only NPCs of interest are the ones that are inside the trainer school and that dude right there. Is this a trainer school? This is a trainer school. Right in here. Talk to the teacher and you get... Oh, I fixed to say, is that just part of his NPC routine? Like, most NPCs have a pre-programmed walking path that they take. I was fixing to say, is that what he's doing right now? That I just walk up to him and he just started walking and he just walked off from me. I mean, technically he did walk off from me, but at the same time, no, it was part of a little cutscene that was supposed to be there. Quick Claw, we're probably going to give that to, who do we want to give that to? Leafy has Quick Attack, so we'll just give it to Road Islod. Just because Road Islod's already a fairly slow Pokemon, and having the chance to move first on some occasions would be really nice. What's this place? By any chance, does a teacher live here? Okay, I don't think you give me anything, do you? No, there's nothing important here. Not NPCs of interest. We're not going to face a gym leader right off the bat just yet. In fact, actually, I think we can skip over the gym leader, and there's something we can go do real fast. Up north. Well, first off, you can go up here, and I think there's some new Pokemon you can encounter up here. Maybe I think some new trainers, too. There's an item over there, but we can't get it just yet. Actually, there's an item over there. Yeah, no, okay, so the trainers that you can fight over here, that you can't even get to them right now. Super Potion! Yay! Heals up to 50 points of HP. I find it very interesting that potions have already kind of been... See here, is my Pokemon, their HP values... Yeah, both my Pokemon, their HP values are definitely like 14 points over 20, so potions are a little bit... They're not entirely useless. Was I wrong in this? Is there not really a reason to come out this way? I mean, my Pokemon aren't high enough level to deal with the gym leader anyways. I mean, I realize that I can sweep through with Leafy, but if I can help it, I want to keep my Pokemon, all my Pokemon with the exception of S here, having similar levels. What do you got for me now? A Repel! I probably need to start using those on occasion. But there's a Pokemon here I want to capture it after seeing one of their sprites. Can you please fight me real quick, actually? I'm going to go ahead and get the XP from this route. Oh, that's a Machop. That's actually not good. Leafy, on second thought... I didn't realize that was a Machop, actually. Currently beating my... Actually, not exactly beating my head on the desk right now, but... That's actually a lot. That would have been a lot of EXP too if I hadn't realized off the bat that this person was going to have a Machop. Real fast, we're going to speed back to the Pokemon Center. There we go. Anytime I feel like every time the audio glitches, I just go after speeding up the frames. Every time the audio glitches, all I gotta do is just hit my button again. And supposedly that just goes ahead and fix the audio. So let's go and get back out there again. Ah! That's the only problem with speeding up the gameplay. There's another trainer down here, isn't there? Yeah, you're a Bug-type trainer. Hello, Bug-type trainer! Oh god. We'll try. Well, no, that didn't work out. Lovely! I suppose I should... What's it? Oh, it must have been healing. It must have been using Leech Life. I didn't realize it. Whatever, screw you. Oh my god, it... Good job, me. Plus, it poisoned me. No, I'm really irritated now that it actually poisoned me. Oh, there's an Abra here. Hello, Abra. Don't care, though. Did you know an Abra can actually keep you from running away, actually? I think I'm starting to get better at this speeding up stuff. Oh, speaking of which, that's the Pokemon art that I actually wanted to capture. Let's yawn it. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Real fast. Let's start Pokeball Legend. There you go. Nikita is not going to be added to the team. I just figured I'd capture it because that sprite, in my opinion, actually looks pretty cute. Like I said, I said that how you know I'm not going to use him on a team is the fact that I'm not nicknaming it. That's how you know that I'm not going to be adding it to the team. Also, now we can start using repels if we really wanted to as well. Not just yet because we're almost out of the grass, but keep it, yeah, right there. You're a trainer, aren't you? What are we looking at here on, also we're not too far away from ending the episode, which is kind of not good. I'll say so S doesn't have an item neither. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Now I'm asleep. And it keeps using Absorb. And I'm still asleep. Why am I still asleep, game? Explain that to me. Am I going to be asleep for the full 5 turns? Are we going to have problems? God! Oh, this is why I hate using an Xbox controller for stuff like this that was meant to be used with a D-pad. Of course, I'm back asleep again. This is never ending, isn't it? Oh my god, game. Remember when I said about, I think it was episode 1 about my luck? I think that's shining through now. I hate this so much. I'm actually beyond irritated right now. Slowly but surely, I'm eventually going to boil over with rage. Also, that's a double battle, which I'm going to try not to let be a double battle. Also, I ran into a Moemon. No, Poochyena, for the 1000th time, leave me alone. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to start abusing that save state. Because I'm pretty sure this person's going to have a fighting type again, aren't you? No, it's another Shroomish. And in that case... yeah, we can switch for now. Good grief, Leafy, just kill it already. That's right, Leafy's physical attack stat was really low. Also, we're fixing to fight a bunch of rock types. Maybe we shouldn't have used Leafy. I say that because I assume we're not going to, because... You're a rock type trainer, aren't you? Yeah, because you just sent out Geodude. Also, that's right. That's really unexpected. So, you know what we're gonna do? Did Yawn not land? Oh, good God. This is the worst idea ever. Oh, it's because it was loafing around whenever it went to use the Yawn. Oh my God, if I can use... Encore. Encore. No, that's right, because I'm loafing around. To be honest, actually, making it use defense scroll over and over again is probably not a good idea. You know what I think? I don't think I want to deal with this anymore because this is just literally going to be never ending if I just let this keep carrying on. Also, that this will be no different for this guy as well.
No matter how hard I try, Leafy's gonna end up being over leveled if I want this to be
in any shape, form, or fashion be comprehensible. This entire playthrough. And the same thing's gonna go for the second gym too. Oh my god, why? I swear I'm not this bad of a Pokemon trainer. Christ almighty. Leafy. Lordy. Yeah, because we're just able to one-shot it. Leafy's just going to get over-leveled. I'm probably just going to do this weird training. Or not. You better not be a trainer. I'm pretty sure you're not, but you better not be. Yeah, you just want to dig, apparently. Diggy, dig, dig, diggity, dig, dig, dig. X special! Actually, remember what I said earlier about that X defense? I could have used that on Slack off there. Let's see if we can just speed back through here. There we go. So we're gonna have to fight the gym leader, which sucks. Also, I do not intend on teaching Leafy Cut. I do not intend on teaching. Actually, how powerful is Cut? Because I think it's supposed to be a 50 base power move. 50 base power, but 95 accuracy. You know who we're going to teach that to? That's right, we're teaching it to S. That's why he's on the team. That's supposed to be the HM slave. That's why I didn't. That's why I couldn't just bust up the curse to call it slave. Like I do all my HM slaves. Also, you're not actually on the team, Ninkata. I'm sorry, but you're going into here. Also, it's female, which matches its sprite quite well. Do I end the episode here? Yeah, not much really happened aside from just going through the route that's above us and getting the quick claw and HM. So the next episode will cover the gym and the reason why I actually decided to head northward aside from picking up those items. So I may actually go and do some training with, I may go do a little more training with Road Islad. Let's just call it Lad for now. Just call him Lad. Well, I'll go train Lad for a little bit. And yeah, I'll catch you guys back. Oh god, this is gonna be miserable, isn't it? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.